Just drinking some water. Mm-hmm. I'll put this back in the phone. Oh God, look who popped up in the chat. The person who used me for promotion. Big Man TV. Hello. How are you? So, hello everyone. I just decided to do a quick live today. I see now we could do shorts on here as we're live. We turn some of our lives to shorts. It used to be highlights on there. Uh, Thinking about changing my nose ring to a hoop or maybe another stuff. I don't know. What you guys think? Okay. And what those eyeballs is for? Big man, what is those eyeballs for? Explain it to me what those eyeballs for before I think you trolling and block you again. What do you mean it's on, girl? What's on? What is on? This is how I do a quick puff. Boop. Bam. Got me. Bam, all together. Like if I want to go run to the gym or go for a quick walk or workout or just want this hair away from my neck, all I gotta do is put all my hair up, take this satin scrunchie here and go bloop, just playing around with my hair, some of this makeup. Damn, I put too much in my. Can you give a flash? A flash of what? A flash of what? Behave yourself, cause I'll snipe you. And I do have bots in there that are mods. Okay. I am going to beat you in what game? You can't beat me in Warframe. You don't even know how to play the game. Flash me. Okay. I'm going to block you, Jay. If you don't say flash wood and be on your best behavior, you're going to get blocked. You understand me? It ain't that type of party. So real quick, guys. Thank you for the views, y'all. Make sure you hit the like, tap in, tap that screen. If you watching me on the short feeds, just just double tap real quick. That's all. Just double tap. What game? And I don't say Warframe. You don't even know how to play. That's not a PvP game. It's more like, you're working together. Christopher Mulder. Hello, Christopher. How are you? Jay. Okay, let me go ahead and block you anyway. Time I'll flash you. Goodbye. You're hitting forever. Put some lip gloss on. This is the type you gotta squeeze out. You see that? I'll be careful with that. I don't want to put too much. I usually put on matte lipstick, but I mean, like, it's nighttime, so So did you guys hear that R-Truth got they did not renew his contract for WWE? So he been let go from WWE. I found out yesterday. I was like, oh man. R-Truth is a funny guy. They missing out, man. Like, why they didn't renew his contract, I wonder. Big man. What games are you talking about beating me in? And I don't do Call of Duty. I don't do first shooter games. First player, I can't. I get dizzy. I can't. I don't do first player. I don't even have Call of Duty. So I have Mortal Kombat. You wanna play Mortal Kombat? I'll probably get my ass whooped in that. I don't know. We'll see. I have Tekken. Well, it's my husband game, but he's more the Tekken person. I have that. He mighty quiet. Anyway. Or I did this earlier. I'll take this scrunchie and of course I'm leaving my bangs here because you know I got them thin edges, right? So I had to create a band to hide my thin edges. And put some more hair over here. And of course I work with my hands. Because that's what we do with natural hair. We're very gentle. Don Player. May I ask why, wait a minute. Oh, that's your name. Okay. Hello, how are you, Don Player? I asked you what your why in life. Oh, okay. That's a long name. But hello, how are you? I almost thought that was the comment. I did the curl formers in the front of my hair, right? And then I bent tune out the back of my hair. And I took the curls down. Now the curls are kind of like fell a little. Because I stretched it out today. Barkstone Rounds. Hello, how are you? I watched this movie I haven't watched in years called Dance Hall Queen. It's a Jamaican movie. I don't know if y'all familiar with those movies. Third World Cop. Some of the actors from Third World Cop is in that movie. Um Beanie Man is in there. Lady Saw is in there. There's another Jamaican artist in there. She's a dance hall queen for life. They got it from that song came from that movie. I don't know if y'all remember that song. She's a dance hall queen for life. Oh, get this keyboard shit. Oh man, oh my god, go away, please. Oh my god. Gotta reconnect. Okay, I'm back. So anyway, I was watching that movie today, and it was a scene, right? I didn't know that was very common in Jamaica. It was a scene, okay, you know, they were poor. There's a single woman raising her kids. She has a teenager there, and it's a character by the name of Uncle Larry, who's like the family friend. He's like the male, kind of like father, uncle figure in the family. So Uncle Larry is paying their bills. Uncle Larry is paying her school fees. Because, you know, over there in Jamaica, you know, you got to pay to go to school, right? So it's this scene where Uncle Larry had her older daughter there. It was alone. And she's developed, right? It was alone, and he kept like trying to kiss her. She was like, "What are you doing? You're like my father and an uncle. What are you doing?" I said, "It looked like he's trying to sleep with you, right?" Because she's probably about 15, 16 years old. So that was one scene, and then she went to her mom and was like, "Listen, mom, I hate him. I don't want to visit him anymore, cause he's trying to touch on me." The mother was telling her, "Listen, he pay all our bills. He pay your school fees. Just get with the program." That's what the mama told her. Get with the program. So the second time round, because her mother was a street vendor, was selling drinks and stuff on the street. Like soda pops and water and stuff like that. Excuse me. Second time round, I guess Uncle Larry picked her up from school, took her to his place, and he had his way. So she coming home pissed off. Told moms about it. Moms was like, "Hey, listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. I didn't get to go to school after I gave birth to you at 15. I guess her mother did the same thing, child, and ended up pregnant." So the girl start rebelling, right? And got a little boyfriend from school. And they having fun. They going out on, like, they going to the water park and having fun and doing what teenagers do. She comes home. I guess it's late. I got a piece of hair here. It's late. She comes home. Uncle Larry is sitting up in her house with her mama. It's late. What, like, why are you coming home so late? Like, he's not acting like a concerned father figure. He's acting like a jealous boyfriend because he already had his way with the young girl, right? So she looking like, "Oh man, I'm spending time with the guy that I like from school. What is the problem? I'm trying to be a teenager. I'm trying to have fun. What is the problem?" So she rolling her eyes and stuff. So the Uncle Larry was like, "You know what? After this month, y'all on your own. I'm not paying for no school fees, no bills, or nothing." So he left. Child. That shit is crazy. That's when I realized, I was like, wow, that is very common there. That, yeah, some of these teenagers, they gotta do what they gotta do, child, for the family. That's sad. But anyway, it's a good movie. It's called Dance Hall Queen. I think it came out in the early 2000s. But yeah, that was a good movie. Oh yeah, there's some stuff going on between the Kankayos, Bertha May, and Ness and Trinsic and the rest of them. I'm trying to catch up to all the live streams. I know KRN went live this morning, but I fell asleep. So after this, I'm gotta rewatch that, and then I gotta watch the other live streams pertaining to that. But baby, let me tell you, they said that I guess Intrinsic or somebody flagged King Kayo's community wall. Now I ain't got nothing against the brother. We not in no beef. But I could tell you guys from when I was in this, I know nobody want to hear about Discord. But let me tell you, when I was in there, what went down. Okay. Now, Limit Discord, there was some peaceful times in there. But let me tell you, when King Kyle's was in there, he was arguing with some women in there. They was going back and forth. And I'm like, what the hell is this? You could see like the messages between them. Remember those messages he showed on his community wall from the Discord? He was also in that other person Discord too. He was probably the first one I knew that kicked up some stuff in that Discord, because honestly, Limit Discord used to be very laid back. People would just like post stuff. Sometimes I would post, my live streams. Everybody, if you was a content creator, you could like share you know, your streams, share your videos in it, and you could watch it in there. You could click that play and watch it in there, or you could go on YouTube. You have a choice. So people share pictures, all that stuff, quotes of the day, little funny stuff. It was laid back. But when he was in there, he was like the first person I knew that kicked some drama up in there, because he was going back and forth between these two women. And mind you, in Discord, I'm Mrs. M Gaming Novice. I'm under my gaming name because I have a Discord server I use for gaming or whatever. It's initially for that, for gamers, but other people start using it for other stuff. So he was kicking off some stuff between these women, and I was the one that said, well, why don't you DM them? It's like, this is not the place for that. Me and another person that were in there at the time, that been in his Discord for a while, had told him and others, like, listen, why don't y'all DM each other and take that out of the server, like take that somewhere else, pretty much. I think he said something like, oh, well, they harassing me and this and that. Okay, but you don't have to you could block them. I told him, I said, you could block them, right? Well, they'll just keep coming after me. That's what he said. They'll just keep bothering me. So I said, I left it alone. I got the fuck up out of there. Next thing you know, it's a whole bunch of stuff on his community wall of what was said between them in that Discord. He was the first one I knew that took what was in there onto YouTube. But was, between him and them other women. Like, he know them, but they weren't really bothering nobody in there. But he was the one, like, in there poking at him, and he was poking back. I guess they had beef with each other outside of there. But, like, why bring it in here? I don't know if he followed them, knew they was in there and followed them in there and start poking at them or what. I don't know what the deal was. But what he did was, after all that, he took that, turned that into content on his community walls and on these videos. That's as far as I know. So, yeah. So, I think that was my, really, encounter with this guy. Like, I seen him around or whatever like that, but I remember when he got into Discord, he was the one kicking stuff up in there. And I'm like, okay. I wonder if he's still in there now, because didn't let me kick everybody out. Why they talking about moles, okay? So I was listening to some of Kara N's live today. He said, well, King Hiles, he's part of the crew, but he could be diabolical. We can't control him. We can't. If he want to do something, he'll do something, or whatever. So it is what it is. So we'll see how that goes between these groups or whatever. They at war with each other, child. Meanwhile, the flagging war is still going on. The strike team, they still making their rounds, in that sector. I guess until the until the talent show, and then they're gonna disappear, Child, you know how it is. Every time that sector, the beef sector, have like contests and stuff, these other sectors of people will come around. They'll stick around for a little while, and then they disappear once they get their prize money or they win or whatever. You don't see them no more until another contest happens. You don't see them no more. Tell me I'm right. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I right? Let me know if I'm wrong, okay? And I noticed Sean did another podcast. I gotta check that out. Folks are like, we gonna turn this into content. Child. So y'all don't got Sean over there doing on podcasts. Basically, I noticed something. I noticed something different in these recent podcasts. He's doing most of the talking now. The people in the background in the Zooms, you hear them less. Like they're there, but you hear them less. It's almost like he's treating the Spotify, which I watch him from, like he do on YouTube, where he do most of the talking and they pretty much stay on mute in the background until he go on the Zooms. Now I don't know if they stay quiet until he finished the podcast, and then when he's done, then they get to talk and all the other stuff. They do the talking. I don't know, child. They don't switch it up a little bit. They don't switch it up. But I don't know if he turned the club chat travel is that hard conversations. The hard conversations. Now the hard conversations account. That's the account he will put the full Zooms where you could see who's on the Zooms, who's talking. But it be on unlisted. The only way you get the link is if you on his Patreon. That's the only way you'll get the link to it. And you could see like who's on those Zooms, who's doing the talking, all that jazz. So yeah. And I see Five planning another get together. What is it called? 45 hours with the babe child. I'm gonna stay on mute on that. I'm gonna stay on mute. We'll see what happens. I mean, it might actually make it happen this time, make a trip happen. But we'll see. We'll see. A occasion happen. Let's see. I see Miss Regina still go live. She do one on silent lives though. I think she's doing more like promotions to help other people's channels grow type of lives. But when I be in the clouds. When I'm in there, it's on mute, child. It's on mute. And then I went to Honest World, Barkstone Realms. Hey, Barkstone Realms, how are you? Barkstones. Okay. Thank you. Leaving a like. Make sure you leave a like, guys. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. And big man, don't make me have to block your ass again, okay? Because you don't came through talking about you gonna beat somebody in a game and then you disappear. Because I will block you. Again. Anyway. I will block them again. You think I'm playing? I'll block them again. What else? I was about to say something. I was just about to say something. Oh my God, I forgot. Y'all hear him walking around them stairs. So I dance hall queen for life. Just pulling my own twist apart. Just a little bit. I kind of like it when it's clumped together like that. I did like a Bantu knot out the other day. And it's a little close. See, I got some texture going on there. I don't know. Well, I don't really do lip glosses anymore. I got them, but I don't really. I'm more of a matte girl. When you're older and more mature, you go matte. You go matte. Okay? I did the lip glosses when I was like in high school in my early 20s, but So I think that's it. I lost my train. I was gonna say something. Y'all know I do this off the dome. I don't do notes and stuff like that. I do stuff off the dome. Oh, I got a lot to say, and it's like, and why. Okay, I've been here 25 minutes. Okay, and my fur brats are sleeping. Father's Day coming up. Father's Day coming up, Tiger. Tiger's a daddy. I hope that was not gunshots. I heard a pop, 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 pop earlier. I don't know if it was firecrackers or gunshots. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh boy. I was like this. Like, I don't want to be near no windows. Okay. I'm about to go. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for the people that's watching the replay. Now, I ain't got to be for nobody, so don't come for me. I'm just telling how I see it, okay? With my 50-year-old self. Yeah, I'm 50. I know it's hard to believe. I'm 50. So, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and check all the information in the description box. And, of course, I had to block some weirdo in the chat talking about flash it. Flash these. How about that? Talking about some. What do you say? Flash me. What about? You want to get flashed? You know where to go. Say it with me. Corn hub. Okay. Let me go on ahead, clip that. All right. Good night. See you guys next time. We'll see you around on these streets. Bye.